What is up, guys? Evildoers Arm here today, and today I have for you part 5 of the new remastered leveling guide series. In this part, we're going to go levels 31 to 35 in 58 minutes, taking our total time to 4 hours and 13 minutes, so we were about 3.5 hours ahead of last time's video. So really, really cool. Anyway, so what you saw me doing there on the way over to this little village is I was doing surveys to go ahead and get the Cinderland's Brilliant Key, as well as some of the Golden Deva essences. So this is a bit optional. It's going to take about 4 or 5 minutes if you really want to go through all of this. But when you do all that, you're going to get the Golden Deva weapon, which is about 25 more damage, and you won't get something better than this until about levels 37-ish. So it's a good investment of time. You're going to use it for quite a few levels here in this leveling guide if you want to go for it. If you don't, totally optional. You don't absolutely need it. The Blight weapon will hold you out for a little bit longer. It'll at least get you to the point where you get an equivalent weapon. Anyway, so go ahead and finish off that little town and head on over to Yahara's Mirage. Yahara's Mirage is pretty basic. You just basically have to run back and forth through the quest areas and complete story quests. For this quest here, when it sends you over to kill the Stonebiters, I was mistaken when I did this. As you're going to see, I hesitate for a little bit. What you're going to want to do is after you kill the last one, you're going to want to head over the direction I'm heading, over to the camp on the other side of the map, because you're going to need to fast travel there later. It'll save you some time instead of having to walk all the way there and walk all the way back. Or you can just follow it like this. It's only going to cut you back about 30 seconds, so it's nothing too big at all. Anyway, so you're going to see here, we have got to pick up the story quest and head over to that camp now. So it'll just basically save you the walking distance that you see right here if you go ahead and pick that up while you're already over for the Stonebiters. But anyway, once again, you're really only doing story quests. If there's any side quests to pick out, I'll tell you. Because most of them don't give you more than 10% of your EXP bar, which is what I always put the line on if I'm going to do a side quest. Also, side quests earlier give you a lot more experience towards your levels. It's the percentage of the experience bar. So they're going to help you to level up faster earlier, but not as much later in the game. So anyway, once you get over to this camp, you're going to have to do a few quests over here. Put on the new soul shield that you get, and head on in here. For this one, just run right to the boss, finish it off, and then take out the mobs that spawn, because so will come. And you have to fast travel back to Yahara's Mirage. So Yahara's Mirage is where you turn in this final quest here. Also, make sure you do your daily dashes as you see I'm doing. They're nice free rewards for doing relatively nothing. Anyway, after you complete this, it's going to tell you to go talk to her over there, and you're going to have to go ahead and talk to Yunwa and then Gil, and then they're going to give you a fast travel point, which is awesome, because you didn't used to get this fast travel point. However, since we just fast traveled, you might as well do some inventory management, because you can't fast travel for about another minute and a half after this point. So do some inventory management, get yourself a little clearer, and head over to the new post. So this post is in a new area, and you see me pick up that crafting node right there. So if you didn't rewind it, make sure you pick it up if you picked up Tree Fellers. It's a pretty easy 1500 experience for very little work. Anyway, so you're going to have to go and save these plogs out of these caves, or caves, not cave, out of the cages, that's the word. And after you save them out of the cages, then they're going to give you this lightning rod thing, and you got to head back over here, and they're going to go back to this main camp here, and they're going to tell you to go to the place. Now, don't use your fast travel here, because you're going to want to use the fast travel later to speed up a quest. Instead, just walk over to it, pick up the stick, and walk over and turn it in. After talking to him, he's going to send you up and over around the corner to this place where you're going to have to go get some sprites. The sprites are in the cave. You only need to get one. They lowered it from 3, which is pretty cool. However, the plogs are incredibly annoying in this area, especially if you're a melee character. You're going to have to kill most of them to get to the area, because they will harass you the entire time that you're in it. So anyway, after you pick up the sprite from throwing the stone at the sprite and then picking up the flower that it drops, you go ahead and use your fast travel now to head on back here and turn in this quest. Now, you do get another fast travel point, but it's not worth waiting for your fast travel to come back up. You're better off just walking for it. It's not that far of a distance. So anyway, when you get up here, they're going to give you a quest to go and head into a cave and rescue some people, sort of rescue them. It's not really the main objective, but you go ahead and get what you need anyway from it. So go ahead and you're going to talk to her, and you're going to go ahead and rescue the people out of the cave here. She's very bad at finishing off enemies, so you're going to have to get the last hit on them. So clear the enemies before you get to it, and then go ahead and save the people. After that, you're going to want to save your fast travel. You're not going to want to fast travel back here, because you're going to fast travel to the next area. So save your fast travel, head on back, walk back, turn in the quest, now fast travel up to the next camp, the Yunkai Forward camp. Up here you need to kill 3 Witch Doctors. So the Witch Doctors, you used to have to kill 7 of these. It was crazy, but 3 now, you can just pick up 2 right there. And then another one's on top of this ledge up here that you're going to see in a second. Took me a while to clear that Shoulder Bear, but there's the last one for the Witch Doctors to clear them quickly. After that, you're going to want to head on down to the next portion of the quest, where you're going to have to go and get the flower. The flower quest part here changed a little bit too. You see me there picking up some EXP, so go ahead and grind those mobs to get the little XP. It's going to push you over the top at the end of this video to get you to 35. But anyway, so go there, rescue the Flower Lady, or meet the Flower Lady, whatever you want to call it, and pick up the next story quest. This one's going to send you into a cave. The cave over here, mobs aren't really too difficult. You can basically run by all of them. They'll all follow you, then group them at the end, and go ahead and knock them out, as you see me do right there. Down here, kill the 3 mobs first, or group all of them together, whichever way you want to do it. Kill the mini-boss guy at the end, head on back, walk back to the cave, because once again, you're going to get to use your fast travel to get to the next area, so we're going to save the fast travel. So walk back here, finish off the story quest by going over, turning that in, and then heading on back to turn in the quest after reading the book. Now use your fast travel to go to the next camp. This camp just pick up the story quest. We used to grind all these mobs because it was pretty good experience back in the day, but story quests just give too much. Try and fly past and run past as much of this as you can. Group all the mobs at the end and kill them off, and then pick up the ledger. So now you're going to go ahead and finish off the quest. Now you see right there, I used the escape charm that we got way back at like level 5 in this game. Because that dungeon, you have to walk out of it, so you can use your fast travel again to get back to here. It just saves you a whole bunch of time as far as leveling goes. So anyway, at this point, you're going to want to do the Potter quest because you have 2 minutes before you can fast travel to Yahara's Mirage now. So you just got to hang out here. So do some inventory management, do one of the Potter's quests or 2 of the Potter's quests, whatever one you want. It gives you like 1,500 experience, so it's nothing too crazy, but it'll help push you towards hitting level 35. So up here, you're going to turn in a couple quests, pick up a couple quests in this area, story quests only though, nothing side quest related yet, and head on over to the Yunkai observation post, I believe is what this one's called. It's up on top of these floating rocks. So you could go the long way around here, up this ramp that you see right there, and up and around, but you can go to the farther one as well, and the farther one just puts you right in the camp, so it's easier. From the camp, you can glide all the way. Note that running on the ground is faster than gliding in the sky as far as the sprint mechanic goes. So you're better off gliding for a distance and then dropping down and sprinting it. Then you can fast travel to Yaofeng Village, and at the Yaofeng Village, you're going to go ahead and turn in the story quest, pick up the story quest, and then do this quest where you kill these Bulbaria that jump out, the whack-a-mole mission over here, and that is going to put you to level 35 on the nose, just barely enough to complete it. So I hope you found this video useful. The next part, I'm going to try to do 36 through 40 instead. Last time I copped it at 39 on the last series, so I'll try to keep it in bunches of 5 this time. And yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Hope you found it useful, and I'll see you at the next video. Peace.